year with his, and he's 3-4 in duels in his career. Deven Casey had a decision in one of his matches against Hofstra's guard Shipp in his final match.
Yeah, Casey won 11-6 2 weeks ago at Journeyman, so
right.
Very interesting to see
So a little bit of a rematch.
A rematch this early in the season where they wrestled 2 weeks ago. So we'll see if anything's different. I'm sure they kind of felt each other out, obviously, if there's any difference in the way they approach the match. And interestingly enough, you usually see guys wrestle a match, get off, and cool down and sit. But tomorrow, they got to make weight. Keystone Classic will be here tomorrow on Flow Wrestling. Penn and Hofstra will both be competing. So these guys, guess what? They got to make weight again in the morning.
Yeah.
You don't always see that.
And we see a lot of stronger wrestlers on both sides not wrestling today because of that Keystone Classic that is tomorrow, that is here. So should be a very fun Keystone Classic tomorrow with a lot of great talent spread it around a bunch of teams.
Yeah, you'll see 3 or 4 ranked wrestlers per weight class. So you'll see some guys coming in tomorrow that you may not see. Usually, I think Oregon State's coming in and Virginia Tech's coming in. Central Michigan. So some schools you might not see on the East Coast as often. So it's a good event.
This is Deven Casey's first dual match. As he's a freshman, and I said earlier he was a junior, he's a freshman, and he's from Elmhurst, Illinois. Looking to see if he can pick up his first dual win, as he's only wrestled in the Journeyman Classic with 2 wins by decision, with one of them against God Shipp. So it's a rematch from not too long ago, from earlier this month.
Shipp is a sophomore, also from Illinois. So maybe they've wrestled each other, before their collegiate careers here started.
God Shipp so far is 2-2 on the year in meets. Lost in the last meet, in the Columbia meet, lost by major decision to Columbia's Evan Gersoy, 9-1. And he's 0-2 against Columbia in his wrestling career.
And there's a stall call on Shipp for backing out of bounds. Casey using that 2-on-1. Some people call it a Russian tie, just pushing Gage to the edge. Good awareness there, knowing where he's at.
God Shipp, a little lengthy as well. He's 5'10 and 133.
Yeah, definitely been in the EIWA for a few years now, and Shipp has some good wins. But yeah, this would be a good win for him over the freshman, especially a rematch win, as you mentioned. Right, a few weeks ago, he lost to him 11-5, which 5 points doesn't seem like a lot, but in this day and age with a 3-point takedown, that's one move essentially. So we'll see what happens here.
And you definitely got to think that Matt Valenti has had a lot of word into Deven Casey's ear this year, as he wrestled in 133 weight class, as he was a 2-time national champion. And got to think that Casey's just feeding on a lot of really great positive information from Valenti, who was very successful when he wrestled.
Yeah, Coach Valenti, one of the best to ever do it in a Penn Quaker singlet. Now he's the head coach, so definitely a good guy to have in your corner and on the mat with you as you're rolling around, picking things up, little techniques here and there.
With Roger Reyna as well.
Exactly, and with Coach Darian Cruz, who was, by the way, 5th in the Olympics. No big deal there. So another guy to have in the room there. Awesome, Coach Darian Cruz. And we see 1 point, second stall call on Shipp, so 1 point for Casey. 2 aggressive stall calls early in the second match here.
So only 1 point given to Casey so far. As we move to the second period, and he elects bottom. We'll see if Shipp can extend the lead to 2-0 with an escape. Last year, Penn was 10-6 and was 4-1 in the Ivy Leagues. Their only loss was to number 9 Cornell at the time. Cornell has been super strong for the past, who knows how long, for 30 years at least. And they've just been one of the dominant forces in the Ivy League.
Yeah, Casey's career record in high school, 140-20. With 40 pins and over 35 tech falls. He was a state champ. But Shipp had a 96-match win streak in high school.
Yeah.
Which some people don't even have that many wins, and he went that many wins in a row without losing, which is obviously really impressive. So
it's 11th all-time in Illinois High School Association history.
yeah, that's awesome. So,
Yeah.
so two great Illinois high school wrestlers competing here in the Palestra, in the dual meet. Love to see that.
Pretty exciting. Casey was a two-time Illinois state champion as he just has complete advantage over Shipp.
Nice
Get the
takedown.
three-point takedown. Now 5-0, Casey.
And more importantly, he has that Turk. See that bottom leg? He has
Yeah.
Turked up there, trying to reach across, get that claw. Kind of torque that over, get some back points. Not usually a pinning combination, but you're going to get some backs here.
Here we go.
Oh, he
for
could
the
pin
first
him.
pin.
Oh, he's getting out.
That
leg out
shoulder's
there.
coming down inch by inch. Can Casey get it?
There it
In his
is.
first meet, he gets it by a pin.
Nice transition there by the freshman. Not only get the takedown, but have the mat awareness to keep that Turk, keep cranking that, lock it up tight, and then boom, there's a pin. First of many, I would assume, for Deven Casey's young career.
First pin in his first ever dual match at the Palestra. What a very dominant start for Casey's young career. The freshman getting 6 points on the board. It's now 9-0 in the meet as we move to 141 momentarily. So for the 141 match, we'll have Chase Liardi as well as Nathan Taylor after this break. We'll be right back here on ESPN Plus from the Palestra.